Alright, g'day guys, welcome back to another video.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go.
In this one, we're just about to leave Dubbo. So I've been here for 2 nights. It's been pretty good. I probably could have spent probably a week here, I reckon. But yeah, just 2 nights this time. Today we got to drive from here to Narrabri, which is about 250 k's. And yeah, this video will probably be from here to Byron, which has about 3 stops. It might not be very interesting. Hopefully it's interesting without having issues, if that's possible. Right, I'll see you in a bit.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm not too sure if Ethan's already opened this.
And it's number 6 day.
And it's number 6 day.
Alright, this is not what I was talking about when I said I'll be back if anything happens, but Carrie's just broken down, so I'm going back to see her now. It's only been half an hour that we've been on the road for, so a little bit annoying. Hopefully it's something relatively easy. Hopefully. Very annoying though, very annoying. We already left later than we should have, and now we've got a hiccup on the road, so not sure if you can hear me by the way, the engine's pretty bloody loud, but yeah, I'll try and keep it posted. Alright, when I said that this drive probably won't be interesting, I kind of jinxed ourselves. It's now, I think we left at 10 o'clock, pretty much on the dot, and it's now 20 past 1, and we're all in the bus. And the car is about 15 kilometers away from us, so we have had issues. The Kerry was driving the car, I was about 15 minutes in front of her in the bus, and it overheated. The overheated engine light came on, Kerry pulled over, and I ended up turning around going back to find out there was a crack in the reservoir for where the coolant goes. So for a Fiat, parts are very, very hard to come by, and it's very, very annoying. So I've been making phone calls, trying to work out how and what we're gonna do. I think we've got a plan at the moment. I just bought some Plasti-Weld, so I think we're gonna go back there. I'm gonna try and fix it. We'll wait for the Plasti-Weld to dry. We're gonna come back here, and then I think we're gonna stay here the night, back in Dubbo for our 3rd night, because we've still got 250 kilometers to go, and yeah, it's gonna be probably a 4-hour drive, and once the Plasti-Weld takes an hour to cure, so it's going to be quite annoying. So I think that's a plan. It's another road bump in the journey, but I guess.
I
want to say the bumps in the road make the journey better, but it's pretty frustrating, and we're kind of in a hurry now that Kerry's got a job. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully I remember to keep you updated. But yeah, we're at Repco now. I just got the stuff, so we're gonna head back to the car and try and fix it. We just changed our accommodation reservations around, so yeah, frustrating, but oh, let's yeah, we're going to drive back there. See you soon.
Is the other one over there?
No, I think that's power steering fluid.
Oh. Where are you gonna put that?
Right, so the issue is right here. This tank here is, I think it's cracked between the frame there. I'm thinking I might try and take this off just to make sure I get it right in there.
Are you gonna pull that out?
I don't know how this mount works. I think it goes that way. So maybe pop these pins out. Oh yes. Oh yes. Wow, that came out heaps easier.
Yeah.
Not expected. What's this? It's a circuit. Oh no. Yeah, go back to the bus and ask
What's
Mum. Ask Mum for the coolant. Alright, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all, but it kind of looks like it could have done the job. I dropped a circlip though for a pipe that has to go onto there, so hopefully I can pick it up. I can find it.
I was just like,
Almost lost the circlip. This stuff goes rock hard, eh? Look at it.
it's pretty light, it's like putty and stuff.
Fucking looks like a shit job, but it should do the job.
Is that where the crack was, like on this
I think so.
cylinder?
I think we can put this in it. I think we might try to start it for another. What's the time?
2:12. Do you ring out that call? Oh, that's what I meant, antifreeze. I was googling it.
What?
I was like before you done. I was like, and I was like reading stuff. But yeah,
What were you googling?
when to pour coolant in the car. Do I have to start the car? I couldn't remember. I don't know, I'm such a smart cookie. I don't know.
Right, it's been a little while since I put that stuff on. I'm going to start the car because I think it needs more coolant than I've put in there. So I'm going to start the car, put a little bit of coolant in there, see how it goes, I guess. Maybe we take it back to the caravan park. By then it would have warmed up a bit. I'll pull over halfway or something. We'll look. Fingers crossed that fixes it. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it already yet, but we have changed our accommodations. We have moved we've moved tonight's accommodation till tomorrow at Narrabri, and we've booked back into the caravan park we just checked out of. So yeah, I guess that's kind of good. Well, this looks good so far, so hopefully once it heats up a bit, nothing changes and it's all good. But I guess we'll see. Let's head back towards town, I reckon. Alright, I didn't film really anything yesterday after I kind of fixed the Fiat. So the next day we came back here, I checked it a couple of times. It looks all good. It did warm up on the way back, so I think the thermostat would have opened and there should be water all through the jets and stuff. It should be all good. I'm hoping. I think it's all good. I think our fix worked. It seems so good so far. Checked it again this morning. Turn it on, let it warm up a little bit. So fingers crossed, we're all good and we can get there. The main issue yesterday was by the time we found out what we were going to do, it was already like budging 3 o'clock by the time we had finished what we were doing. So if we travelled, it would have been 7 o'clock. We'd have been driving into the night again. So yeah, a little bit annoying, but it was good to come back here and kind of relax yesterday. It's pretty much all we did. I did some photo editing and stuff. Yeah, pretty much just came back and relaxed. It was kind of good. So yeah, off again today. So fingers crossed everything goes all good today. We are halfway for today's travels and everything's going all good. Touch wood. So far, everything's gone all good so far. Car looks a lot better. We've come 120 something Ks already, so much more progress and so much better than yesterday. Just stopped off to get some coffees and a couple of snacks. Now about to get back on the road. 127 Ks to go today until we get to Narrabri. Narrabri. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, we're about to hit the road again. Narrabri is pretty nice though, so we would stay here for 2 nights I reckon. But yeah, we're on the road. Today is actually going to be the longest trip because we're going to go up through Moree instead of the way we're going to go, because A, the maps show it as not being a main road, and B, I spoke to someone yesterday and they recommended Moree. So I think we're going to go through Moree. It's going to be 310 k's, which is the most we've ever driven. And I got Arlo today, which hasn't been normal on this trip. Every time he's been with Kerry, because the engine's a bit loud and he's really not a fan. So good change. Wonder if he's gonna like it. Let's get on the road and get to Glen Innes. Alright, we're in Glen Innes. I'm hoping I can get some B-roll and show you, because it's a pretty nice town. Everything's gone all relatively smoothly today. It's just, there's been a couple of little issues that's really like compounded. On the way in there was a massive hill. I wish I got it on film, but I didn't think that was going to be bad. I thought the next one was going to be bad, so I didn't record any of it. But I was in second gear, flat foot, and still only doing 30 kilometers an hour, so it was very, very steep, and has me worried for the next hill. But I'm told it's not quite as bad, and because apparently we're at 1,030 something meters in elevation right now in Glen Innes. So the lady said that it's not, in some spots it's almost as steep, but it is also longer on the way out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be worried or not. And then the bloke said that because we're up so high, it's mostly downhill on the way out. So yeah, I don't know. He yeah, hopefully it's gonna be alright on the way out, but on the way in it was pretty hectic. Yeah, quite annoying. But we ended up getting to the showgrounds, and where we're staying tonight. It was actually, this is the cheapest night of accommodation that we've had so far, so that's good. But we ended up getting there probably 2:30 or something. It was relatively late, maybe, nah, more like 3 I reckon. We got diesel and stuff and then went there, and then it took a little while to check in properly because I went past. Anyway, it took a while, and it's all of a sudden 4:30 and we haven't had lunch, but the kids did snack a fair bit today, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, so pretty much we got here late and it's getting later and later. So I started dinner, and now I've just come up to find a shop. That's a weird Coles. I've just come up to find a shop to get a couple of things because we really need bread. We've actually gone through a lot of bread on this trip so far, which is fine because it's cheap. So this is a weird car park. You park in the middle of the road. Anyway, yeah, I've just come up to go to the shop, and on my way out first of all, at the campground, it was pretty much, well, it was, okay, you checked in, here's a map, you can park anywhere. There is power everywhere. Like, there's boxes everywhere. There was no real direction, so we were just driving around trying to find somewhere to park, which took a while. I ended up parking on a spot that I thought was alright. It was kind of like right next to a road, and then we put blocks under, tried to get level, and then the block sank. So I didn't really want to park there because I didn't want to get bogged tomorrow morning. So I moved, found another spot which is pretty much in the middle of a road, but we're pretty level. Yeah, as I was making dinner, I was thinking I need to go to the shops because we're running out of time. As I was walking out of the bus, I noticed water gushing out of the hot water system. So there's an issue there too that I need to, which is annoying, but it's a better issue than bloody a car problem or a bus problem. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. This whole trip, we're moving too fast. I really want to move slower. We came through 2 or 3 towns that I would have spent at least 1 or 2 nights in Inverness, I don't know. The town that we came through to get to here was really, really nice, and I ought to stay there for at least 3 nights, I reckon. I would stay here for probably a couple of nights because heaps of old architecture, which I really love. So I'd just walk the streets and take photos, I reckon. But yeah, we're moving too fast. I want these videos to be a lot better and more B-roll, like cinematic sections, but yeah, we haven't had the time. I'm hoping you saw one earlier. I did take a bit of footage at Narrabri, the last stop, so hopefully that turns out alright. But I kind of want to do that stuff everywhere we go. It's just, we just don't really have time, yeah, between like parenting duties and getting to the place, stopping, parking, setting up kind of thing. And we're only staying in places for 1 night. With Dubbo we stayed for 2, ended up being 3 actually. So Dubbo was a bit better, like we were able to relax, but yeah, here it's a bit annoying how fast we're moving. So but yeah, I thought I'd just shoot a clip and explain where we are and what's going on. But Glen Irons looks like a nice place. I really want to stay for 2 nights, but we're in a hurry. Alright, leaving Grafton now. We're not leaving Grafton, we're leaving Glen Irons, going to Grafton. Literally just booked in at the Big 4 in Grafton, which is, it's expensive. The second most expensive place we've been, $75 a night. Would have been 80 if I wanted to go on the riverfront. Pretty annoying, but what can you do, I guess? Yeah, it's pretty nice park here at, or pretty nice showgrounds, I should say, here at Glen Irons. But yeah, anyway, on to Grafton, and this is the road I've been most worried about. I feel like it's going to be a interesting one. Right, let's get on the road. Look at it here. Wow. Holy shit. I don't know how well I've captured this on camera, and my battery is about to go dead in this, and I can't really go get another one because I'm in the middle of a hill. But yeah, this hill is serious and the views are amazing, and I just want to take it in, but I can't because I need to concentrate on getting down the hill because it's quite steep, so I'm going very, very slow. I'm in 2nd gear sometimes, I'm in 3rd gear, sometimes 2nd gear, and yeah, going really slow, but purposefully because I really don't know what's coming up. So alright, this is too good to miss. Where I just pulled over to change the batteries, I've moved further off the road and we're going to park here for a minute. We're going to jump in the car and go back to that lookout because it was amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Let's go have a look. Alright, now time to finish the descent. There's a hairpin coming up here, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm glad that it's downhill, not uphill. So yeah, let's finish this hill and go see what Grafton's all about. I love this country though, I really do. And there's nothing like this in Adelaide. And this is why, a big reason why I wanted to come to the northeast coast. So I think the views are just gonna get better and better. Let's get on the road. Wow, look at this hairpin. That's crazy. Alright, we are officially here. We're in Grafton. Well, the camp that we're at is the Big Four, and it's actually, I think it's actually about 15 minutes out of Grafton, which is kind of annoying. We've got a bit of a hike to go see the town, but the park is very nice. It's what I would assume parks in Queensland are like. Would you? Grass everywhere, palm trees. It's pretty nice. I want to explore the park because it's called Big River, so I assume there's a river down there. So we kind of want to go have a look at that, and we want to go into town to have a look. I'm just kind of worried that we're going to get bogged in the morning because I went to drive in there and I felt like I was sinking. So, and there's tracks over there, so I'm hoping we're pretty good here and don't get bogged, because that would not be ideal. I think we need to go explore.
The town?
Tired?
A little bit.
I'm pretty tired for a... Yeah. And that was another thing. It took 3 hours. Yeah. 3 hours to get here, and it was only 170 k's, 160 k's, which is very, very long time. The bus towards the end, I felt like the bus was... It just had enough of the hills. So yeah, I'm kind of over the hills. And far away.
Far away. Oh, the hills.
Alright, let's go explore. Alright, time to leave this stop. I feel like this video is going to be a compilation of we're leaving this stop videos, but Yeah, we're leaving here. This is the very last day of driving and we'll be in Byron tonight.
For 8 weeks!
Not tonight, in a couple of hours.
No, 8 months.
And we will get out of here.
Did you see that, guys? We just seen the big prawn. That is the first big thing. This one's gonna put this in. Did you see that?
Alright, today's frustrations have started. We just got to Mullumbimby, which is where we kind of thought we might be for the next month maybe, because the showground's relatively cheap camping and they've got a month-long maximum period, so we're gonna stay here at least for the next couple of nights and work out what exactly we're gonna do. But I tried calling him yesterday and just ended up going to message bank which said we don't take bookings, just rock up. So we just did that. We just rocked up and went to the caretaker and they don't have any spots. We might be stuffed. We need to find accommodation ASAP. Alright, I really should have been filming, but we got to this campground an hour and a half maybe ago, probably more. It's actually a rugby club, but they've got camping here, so I think we're gonna stay here. Potentially we could stay here long term because they do have long term sites here, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We're waiting for the caretaker to come back because we haven't even checked in. We don't have our site. We still need to get a site and get level and stuff. While we've been here for the last hour and a half, we just had lunch and we've been chilling out the front, playing like with the vortex and frisbee and stuff. It's been nice. But I hadn't picked up the camera, but I probably should. Alright, that's it for this video. The next one we're about to start, we're going to go explore Byron for the first time. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
So,